Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Monday Night Double Play. I am your host, Steve Tower, and tonight we are bringing History Maker Baseball back onto the table as we wrap up the regular season of our 2023 Baseball America Co-op League. Tonight we have the currently in second place San Antonio Six Guns coming in town to take on your New England Minutemen. We are a couple of games behind them, so if we could take both of these last games of the season, actually I'm not sure how the tiebreaker would work, but anyways, the best we can do is a second place seed for the playoffs. But nonetheless, a successful season. Last season, our team barely squeaked in to the playoffs, finishing at 500 before we went on a run into the all the way into the championship game, and then I forget what happened there. But anywho, tonight we will see the number 3 starters for each team. As I realize my umpires are off screen there. There we go. So we'll have Jackie Fly on the mound for us tonight. Jackie Fly, who had a kind of a rough start to the season, but as rebounded, he comes in with a 4-4 record, a 4.39 ERA, something that he has certainly lowered over his last few starts, and he will be faced by Kenny Forney for the Six Guns. He has a 4-1 record and a 2.25 ERA, so a couple of tough righties on the mound for each team. And let's see what happens. First, we'll want to welcome, let's see, Brian is in the chat room, and Richard Berner, a couple of our AFR members. Thank you guys for your support. Let's see, and Brian Hoxie has joined us. Derek from Imagine Sport is here as well. He is the manager of the current reigning Baseball America Co-op champion Buffalo Bees, at least for a couple more days. Let's see, Thomas Bartlett has joined us, and the manager for the San Antonio Six Guns, Michael Canistrari, has joined us in the chat room as well. So thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Hope that your week is off to a good start. And away we go. All right, so the beginning of the series here, both teams will be semi-harmonious. As Kraz joins us in the chat room. Welcome, Kraz. So first we will roll for the visiting San Antonio squad to see if they have anything going on, and they do not. And then for the Minutemen, let's see, 3-2 perk with a starter, non-pitcher. Okay. Let's see. And we get an infielder gets a minor perk. It is going to be our second baseman, Tovar. Let's see. He is going to be hot this game. All right. We will take that. Because actually that means that we're going to have 3 hot batters in our lineup. We have our right fielder, Jimmy Pastor, has the hot till further notice. And our regular designated hot batter for the game is our number 2 batter, Corbin Young. And now Tovar will be a hot batter as well. So, yes, Derek, you definitely, the championship hangover was was very bad for the Buffalo squad this year. But nonetheless, you do have a trophy in your case. So, this was a bridge year this year. That's what how you can sell it to your your season ticket holders. All right, and no K's yet. No Fernando. Sorry, you'll have to tune in for the playoffs to see Fernando back in action. All right, so here we go. So Jackie Fly steps off the mound, grabs the rosin bag, gets ready to get this game underway as Marcel Jr. steps up to the plates. The starting left fielder for the Six Guns, and we are ready to get underway. Let's see. So Marcel Jr. Comes into this game batting .240 on the season, .261 on base percentage. So not the best season, but his team is doing really well, and let's see what happens here. We are underway. First pitch here at 9:07 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. All right, 1-1-2. That is the flash check. Jackie Fly is a semi-star flash semi-control, so that will be strikeout number 1. And we've got 1 down. That is a great way to start the game. Manny Fasaro, the second baseman, as Skid Wister joins us in the chat room. Welcome, Skid. Thanks for tuning in. Manny Fasaro, the second baseman for the Six Guns, comes in batting .290 with 8 home runs on the season. Base is empty, 1 down. 3-3-5 is the roll. The pitcher is not Wild. Fasaro, not a sad sack. That is going to be a single into right field, and he will not steal second, as he is a stoic runner. So our first hit of the game comes with 1 out here in the top of the first. Runner on first, 1 out. Here comes Jude Brannon, slugging first baseman for the Six Guns. .289 on the season, 5 home runs. Let's see, and he has batted in 13 runners so far. So, let's see. Jackie Fly from the stretch. 1-1-4. Hey, there we go. Ground to short. And 6-4-3 around the horn. And that will do it. All right. So, Jackie Fly faces the 3 minimum. 1 hit, no runs, nobody left on. And we will head to the bottom of the first. Six Guns, nothing. And the Minutemen coming up to bat. So, Sean Carty will be leading things off for us. Let's see, as Skid giving us a update from the NFL. Yes, I saw that right before I pressed live that Aaron Rodgers, looks like he, I don't know if it's going to be a high ankle sprain, but it looked pretty bad. It only got 4 plays in for the Jets. and he is out of the game. Don't know how long he will be out, but that was definitely not the start that New York was hoping for. If we get any updates, I'll let you guys know. All right, so Sean Carty comes in batting .317 on the season, a .359 on base percentage. Let's see, he has, I think his 18 doubles might lead the Baseball America League. Yes, it does. He is the league leader in doubles. And a big thank you to Derek for being our stat keeper for the co-op league. Very much appreciated. All right, so here we go. Sean Carty steps in. Let's see if indeed he can get the party started. That is not going to get the party started. Kenny Forney is a star flash and double control, and there is the 2-3-6. So Carty is going to ground out to the pitcher, and then Corbin Young will ground out to the shortstop. So 2 quick outs. And the bases will be empty for Dexter Ford. More like a party pooper. There we go. Nice. Well played there. All right, so, and let's see, it looks like, I think my scoreboard is not connected. Boy, oh boy, technology. That's weird because it shows that it's connected, but all right, we'll stand by for a little scoreboard malfunction. It wouldn't be a show, right, without a scoreboard malfunction? All right, there we go. Now we are up and running. Okay, so 2 out, bases empty for Dexter Ford. Ford comes in here batting .259 with 3 home runs on the season and 27 runs batted in. All right, and a 1-3-3 with the decider die. Oh boy, so Fournier is going to challenge him with a 2-1 fastball. Ford gets a hold of that. That is far, that is deep, and that is out of here. Boom goes the dynamite. And Dexter Ford has his team on top, 1-0. A big fly into the opposite field for Dexter Ford. Got a outside fastball, and he just went with it and deposits it into the stands. And New England on top now, 1-0. He hit the scoreboard. There we go. Trevor Boston steps up now, our cleanup batter. Boston comes in batting .302. Let's see, with 8 homers on the season, and he has 12 doubles on the season as well. So here we go. Base is empty, but 1 run in. I thought I said 1-5-5 for a sec, but a 1-4-5 will just be a ground out to the third baseman, and that will do it. But Dexter Ford puts his team on top with a solo bomb. It is 1-0 as we head to the top of the second. All right. Let's see. Who does the Milwaukee fans have to cheer for tonight? I don't know. I guess just cheer for a good game. Let's see, because really it's I don't know. I guess whichever team you want to face the higher seed in the first round of the playoffs. Because it looks like Milwaukee will be facing Chicago in the first round. I think there are still... Oh, no. There are not that many games left to be played. I'm actually a little bit behind in one of the last ones to get my games in. So, all right. Here we go. Dave Wedge going to lead things off for the Six Guns. Wedge comes into the night, batting .250 with 6 long balls. Let's see what he does here. Fly, kicks, delivers, 146, and that will be a strikeout. Second K of the evening for Jackie Fly. And that'll bring up Heath Howes. Heath playing in center field tonight for the Six Guns. Howes batting .268, but slugging .433. And let's see, he has 4 doubles and a homer, or 5 home runs rather, and a triple on the season. Base is empty, 1 out, and there's another fresh check. That'll be a liner right at Tovar, who snags it for the out. 2 up, 2 down. And here comes Sylvester Shade. Shade is the DH tonight for the Six Guns. Shade comes in batting .284 for the Six Guns. And let's see, he has not homered and has 3 doubles on the season. And that is a 2-4-5, and he is going to get a 2-out single there, so the inning will continue. He'll drop a single into left field, and that will bring up the shortstop, Grego. Mike, I meant to ask you, but the the evening kind of got away from me. Just on your sheet on the co-op page, you had Grego in listed as right field and Corrado Cruz in shortstop, and I'm assuming that it was just supposed to be the other way around because you had your depth chart with Grego as the shortstop. So I put him in as a shortstop and Cruz in right field. Let's see. Oh, the top 2 get a bye in the first round. Oh. Okay, well, then I guess these last 2 games really do have a good do mean something. I didn't realize that because last year I was so far behind. I actually didn't think I was going to make the playoffs. All right, so let's see. Grego comes up 1 on, 2 out. Grego batting a microscopic 146. He has struck out, is that right, 60 times. Ooh, boy. And has walked once, so not doing too well here in his second season for the Six Guns. But let's see what he does here. 2-4-6 control. Oh, I do not get the dot, but he's going to bail me out with his eager quality and swings at an outside pitch, and he will pop out to third to end the inning. So no runs, 1 hit, 1 left on, and we will head to the bottom of the second. Still 1-0 New England. All right, here in the bottom of the second, big free agent pickup Mike Kettle will lead things off. Kettle, who started the season absolutely el fuego, and then sort of settled down a little bit. Let's see, but yeah, he is batting .230, but slugging .447. He has 10 home runs and has driven in 23 on the season. 10 home runs and 3 doubles. So he started out, he was the number 3 or 4 batter for a while, but he's fallen down to the 5th spot here as his average has kind of started to tank a little bit. So here we go. Let's see what he can do here. And he is just going to ground out to short. That's how the bottom of the second begins. And now here comes Omar Tovar, who had a really good batting practice right before the game. He's the one who benefited, and he is an additional hot batter tonight for the Minutemen. Let's see what he does here. 1-3-4 gold catcher. Shorter is semi-gold. Got the dot. So he's going to frame one nicely, and Tovar is going to get rung up looking for the second out. First strikeout for Forney. And now here comes Hinojosa. Hinojosa, one of our platoon players in at shortstop tonight. He is batting 184 on the season here in somewhat limited usage. Let's see, 3, 4, 6. He is not eager. He is going to draw a walk. And we will go to the chemistry chart. All right. Oh, Derek, thank you for stopping by. And thank you again for all your work here in the Co-op League, keeping all of the stats. Hope you have a great night. And we'll catch you on the flip side. All right, so both teams are semi-harmonious. The catcher, Dominic Tozzi, steps up, 1 on, 2 out. And both teams will have harmony. Pitching team harmony, yes. Infielder drifts back to glove a lazy pop fly. So Tozzi gets jammed, and he will pop out to the shortstop for the third out. No runs, no hits. 1 runner left stranded after 2 full. New England still on top, 1-0. Thanks to the solo bomb by Dexter Ford. Here in the top of the third, it'll be the right fielder, Cruz, leading things off. Cruz comes into the night batting 227 on the season. 227, he does have 7 doubles. Let's see, it's fourth best on the team. Not bad from your number 8 batter. Let's see, 3, 4, 5. Iron catcher, no. Good eye, no. That is going to be a strikeout. And we will go to the right now chart. So that is 3 strikeouts on the night for Jackie Fly. Fly will be semi-hot. Shorter will be neutral. Let's see, and they're both going to be neutral. 4, 5. Cold batter, no. So just a ground out to first. And back to the top of the order we go. Junior, a strikeout victim in his first at-bat. 2 out, bases are empty. 1, 2, 6. Another fresh check. He will line out to Tovar. And 1, 2, 3 go the 6 guns here in the third. Head to the bottom half. Still 1-0. New England on top. We'll have the 9, 1, and 2 batters coming up for the Minutemen. Jimmy Pastor. He is another one of our platoon players and decided to give him the start tonight, even though it's a right-handed pitcher, just because he has that hot quality till further notice. He is batting 157 in limited play. He's only had 51 at-bats. Let's see, nothing really stands out on his stat line, but let's see if he can ride that hot batting and get something going here. Well, he will not here, as he is going to pop out to first for the first out of the inning. Back to the top of the order we go. Here is Sean Carty. Carty ground back to the mound in his first at-bat. 3, 4, 6 is the roll. Eager, he is semi-eager, but doesn't get the dot. So he is going to draw a walk. Second free pass given up by Forney, and we are going to go to the chemistry chart for Corbin Young. Again, both teams are semi-harmonious. Young 0 for 2 on the night. Ground out to short. Let's see, 2-2. Batting team dissonance, no. So that is going to be a double. And with the lead die of 2, Carty will not come around to score. But we've got runners in scoring position with nobody out. And here comes Dexter Ford. who hit that solo homer back in the first to give his team the lead. Mike, let me know if you want to do anything strategery-like with Ford. Otherwise, I'll have Forney pitch to him. And he's going to give him the intentional walk. Oh boy, all right. So Ford will get the intentional pass to load the bases for Trevor Boston. Trevor Boston, he ground out in his first at-bat. And here we go. Will that pay off? Forney starting to sweat a little out on the mound. Let's see what happens. 1, 4, 6. Oh boy, he's going to strike out again. Or not strike out again, but he'll get a strikeout for the first out. A big strikeout. As now they are just a double play away from getting out of this. But here comes Big Mike Kettle. Kettle ground out to short in his first at bat. Boy, a mistake here, and he could put this game out of reach early. But here we go. Crowd on its feet. Kettle grinding the bat in his hands. Forney gets a sign that he likes. Kicks. Delivers. Let's see. Iron catcher, no. Oh, could I know? That is going to be a strikeout. Wow. So after loading the bases, Forney has struck out Boston and Kettle. And now there are 2 down. And we will go to the right now chart. So Forney will be semi-hot, and Tovar will be hot due to that pre-game roll. Oh, doctor. Let's see. Here we go. Bases loaded, 2 outs, so runners will be going at the crack of the bat. Let's see. 4-6. Hot pitcher. He doesn't get the dots. Oh, but it's still going to be a grounder to the pitcher. And he will throw onto first to retire the side. Wow. A missed opportunity for there. Ooh, boy. Forney dances between the raindrops and does not allow a run to score. So it was 1 hit, 2 walks. And it leads to 0 runs, 3 runners stranded. All right. Let's see. Oh, I didn't have the scoreboard to the bottom of the 4th. All right, so let's see. Where are we, right? 1, 2. Oh, no, we're in the... Right, we're in the 4th inning now. Oh, I must have hit the inning button. Oh, darn. And I don't think I can go back on this. No. All right. Hold on. Let's see. So we got 3 hits for San Antonio, 1 for New England. All right. So I just got to do a quick reset. Let's see. There should be 2 hits for... There we go. Okay. All right. As Paul joins us in the chat room. Welcome, Paul. A request for Fast Drive Football Custom College teams. I have to admit I'm not a big college football fan. There is definitely a great separate college rule book for Fast Drive Football, which I will be getting Fast Drive Football back to the table here at some point with football season. But maybe I should try out the college one. I've been needing an excuse to go to my FedEx Kinko store and get some more printing done. Let's see. So here in the fourth, we'll have the 2, 3, and 4 batters coming up. Fasaro is 1 for 1 on the night, and he will lead things off, by grounding out to third. And there is 1 out. As Brian said, yes, the damage that was done to the scoreboard, they're still trying to recover out there. All right, here comes Jude Brannon. Brannon ground into an inning-ending double play in his first at-bat. 1, 2, 6. That is a fresh check, and he is still fresh. He will line out to second. 2 up, 2 down. And that will bring up Dave Wedge. Dave Wedge struck out in his first at-bat. 3, 3, 6. Ace knows he is sad sack, utility, or patient. He is not, so that is going to be a 2-out single right up the middle into center field. And we will go to the experience chart for the next at-bat. Let's see, Jackie Fly is a semi-prospect, and Howes is neutral for his experience. And they will both be neutral. 4, 5. So prospect batter, no. So hard to field, infield grounder. Batter is out at first unless he's active, and he is stoic. So Baltimore chop in front of the plate. But the catcher Tazi will pop up and fire on to first to get that last out. And that is how the fourth inning, or the top of the fourth, ends. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 runner left on. 1-0 New England as we head to the bottom of the fourth. Here in the bottom of the fourth, we'll have the bottom of the order. Asayas Hinojosa, who walked in his first plate appearance, gets us going. 3, 5, 6. Let's see. Oh, that is going to be a hit. As he's a left-hander, so he'll go to the opposite field. And Hinojosa not been retired so far tonight. And that will bring up the catcher, Dominic Tazi, who made a good defensive play in the top of the inning. He is 0 for 1. He got jammed and popped out to short his first plate appearance. Let's see. Struggler, no. He is not patient. He is actually going to strike out for the first out. So 1 down. Still a runner at first. And here comes the right fielder, Jimmy Pastor. Pastor, who popped out his first plate appearance. 2, 4, 6. And he is going to ground out to the mound. Oh, let's see. Lead die 2. Sorry, I forgot that there was a runner at first. So that is going to be a fielder's choice. They'll get the runner at second. And Pastor will be on with the fielder's choice. So still a runner at first, but now 2 outs. And here comes Sean Carty. Carty has walked and ground out in his 2 plate appearances. Let's see. He is a switch hitter, so he will be batting from the left-hand side against Forney, and that is going to be a hit. With 2 outs, Hinojosa will motor around to third, or not Hinojosa, Pastor rather, will make his way over to third, and we've got runners at the corners for Corbin Young, one of the most dangerous batters on this New England team. Let's see if he can drive in an insurance run here. 3, 5, 5. He is not a struggler. Oh, the batter is not a champion. Let's see. He is not a whiffer. Doesn't get the dot. So that is just going to be a grounder to second. And that will do it. So Forney, once again, pitches around danger. And strands 2 more runners. And it remains 1-0 as we head to the 5th inning. If you like pitching duels, we got one going here. The 2 games that were in San Antonio that Mike rolled out earlier were both kind of instant classics, especially if you're a San Antonio fan, as New England, the bats were shut down by the number 1 and 2 starters for the Six Guns. We'll see if that is if we get a chance to avenge that in the playoffs. Here in the top of the 5th, it's going to be Shade leading things off from the bottom half of the order. Shade got a single in his first plate appearance. 2, 3, ace or star. Oh, he doesn't get the dot. The batter is not a slugger, so that will be a fly out to center field for the first out. 1 out, bases empty for the shortstop, Grego. Grego popped out to third. His first plate appearance. 1-4-4. That is a flash. He's got it with the umpire check. Our home plate umpire, Steve Fugati, is semi-respected. So he is going to call them right down the middle, and that will be a called strike 3 on Grego. 2 outs, base is empty for the right fielder, Cruz. Cruz, a strikeout victim in his first appearance. And he is going to be a strikeout victim in his second appearance. 1-2-3, goes San Antonio in the top of the 5th. Still 1-0. New England on top. And Dexter Ford going to lead things off. Ford responsible for the only run so far of this game. That solo home run back in the first inning, and then was intentionally walked to load the bases. His second appearance, which the strategy worked out wonderfully for Forney and the Six Guns. Here we go. 1-5-6. He is not a whiffer, so that's going to be outfield drama. I believe our first time going to the outfield drama chart tonight. Let's see. 1-2 is the right fielder iron. No, Cruz is neutral, so he'll make the routine play over there for the first out. As James Hart joins us in the chat room. Welcome, James. Hope you are well. Let's see. Trevor Boston comes up now. Boston 0-for-2. Ground out and a strikeout. His last at bat, he struck out with the bases loaded and nobody out. So let's see if he can bounce back from that. 5-5-6. Not an ace. Not a sad sack. That will be a double into right field. Boy, could have used that hit. His last at bat. But we'll take it here. All right, so 1 out. Runner in scoring position for Mike Kettle. Mike Kettle 0-for-2. He ground out and struck out. Let's see if he can do something here. Forney kicks, delivers. Oh, and he is going to get Kettle to ground back to the mound. After looking Boston back to second base. So now 2 outs. Here comes Tovar. He has been called out on strikes and ground out back to the mound. Here we go. Oh, sorry, Mike. I didn't see your comment there. Did you want to bring a pitching change in now for Tovar? Sorry about that. I was getting lost in my play-by-play, and I forgot that the manager's up there. Who do you want to bring in, Mike? Let's see. Do KD Lot. We'll get the call from the pen, and that will do it for Forney. A great performance by him tonight, as he will, well, he'll go 4 2/3. Pitched around danger pretty much all night, and he'll give way to the bullpen to see if they can keep this game in check. All right, so KD Lott will finish his warm-up tosses. KD Lott comes into the game with a, let's see, a 3-0 record and a 2.75 ERA, holding batters to just a 200 on-base percentage. So one of the better relievers here in the Baseball America League. All right, so Tovar back into the batter's box. And I forgot to turn my Do Not Disturb on. There we go. All right, so let's see. Tovar 0 for 2 on the night. Can he drive in that elusive second run? Let's see. 2-3-5. Pitcher is not wild. Tovar is not eager, and he is not patient, so he is going to ground out to second, and that will do it. So we can close the books on Forney, who will just be charged with that 1 earned run on the homer. So we'll head to the 6th inning, 1-0. New England on top. What a game we have got going here. All right, so Jackie Fly back out to continue his work. And we have the 9, 1, and 2 batters coming up. So the catcher, Shorter, 0 for 1, ground to the first baseman in his first appearance. 2, 3, 4. Runners are not on base. He is not a hot batter, so that will be a pop up to third. And 1 out. Back to the top of the order we go. Marcel Jr., 0 for 2 on the night. He has struck out and lined out. Yes, there have been a lot of runners stranded for New England for sure. Let's see, 1-4-5, not a struggler. So Junior will ground to the first baseman. And 2 quick outs. Base is empty for Fasaro. Fasaro 1 for 2 on the night. 2, 3, 5. Wild, no. Is he eager? He is not, and he is not patient, so that will be a ground out to second. And 1, 2, 3. Go the 6 guns. Whoop. And we'll head to the bottom half of the inning. Still 1-0 New England. And what has been a thrilling game, especially if you enjoy pitching duels. All right. Yes, we are getting close. The ukulele is in the bullpen warming up. Let's see. So here in the bottom half, Mike, let me know if you want to let Lott stay in. He would be semi-fresh at this point, but can still pitch another inning here at semi-fresh. We've got the bottom third of our lineup. So we got a lefty, a righty, and a righty coming up. And Lott is going to stay in to start the bottom of the 6th. All right, the shortstop, Hinojosa, he has walked, and he has got a single so far tonight. And now he will have a strikeout. base is empty for the catcher, Tazi. Tazi 0 for 2 with a pop out and a strikeout. 1-2-6. Fresh gets the dot, so that'll be a liner to the second baseman. 2 quick outs. Now the number 9 batter, Jimmy Pastor. He is looking for his first hit. He has popped out and reached on a fielder's choice. 1-6-6, not a workman. Whiffer, it's a semi-whiffer, doesn't get it, but so it'll be a ground out to third. And that will do it for the 6. 1-2-3. Go the Minutemen. We're heading to the 7th inning. And it is 1-0. Let's see. So we would be on the experience chart. But I think with the big bats coming up, I think we are going to turn to our bullpen to try to lock down the last 3 innings of this game. So Carmen Oliveira will come out of the pen. Jackie Fly will be done for the evening. Goes 6 shutout innings. Fantastic work by him. And let's see if the bullpen can get those last 9 outs for a very important victory. Let's see, the Bitty Beer Uke Show, sponsored by Bitty Beer's new Bitty Beer Max with 30% caffeine. Oh my goodness. Are those legal again? Boy, I remember in the 90s when those Loco drinks came out, and then they quickly had to pull them off the shelves because that was a bad mixture. Yes, I know, going to the bullpen with a shutout, it's so 2023, right? But this is basically a playoff game, because now that I realize that I'm playing for a first round bye, I thought it was just playing, kind of for bragging rights of who would be in second place. So, all right, so here we go. Jude Brannon is going to lead things off. Brannon 0 for 2, ground into a double play and lined out. All right, so here we go. And a 1-4-4. Nice. That is a flash. Oliveira is a double flash. So Brannon will strike out. And then Dave Wedge will also strike out. So Oliveira comes out firing BBs and strikes out the first 2 batters he faces. That'll bring up Heath Bowes, the switch hitting, or Bowes, Howes, switch hitting center fielder. He is 0 for 2 tonight. A line out and a chopper that the catcher got the put out on. 2-2-6. Oh, and he's going to get plunked. Oh, I think he was leaning into it. Oh, boy. So Howes gets on the hard way. Being hit by the pitch. Let's see. And that will bring in the DH Shade. Sylvester Shade. Boy, it sounds like a movie star name. Let's see. He is 1 for 2. A single and a flyout. Tensions are high, but nobody will come charging out of the bullpen just yet. But if we have another hit batter, who knows? All right, here we go. Oliveira from the stretch. 1-2-5. Struggler, no. Patient doesn't get the dot. So that will be a ground out to third for the third out. All right, so the hit batter ends up not hurting the Minutemen. I'm sure it hurt the batter a little bit. I still say he leaned into it. All right, so it is 1-0 New England as we head to the stretch. So here we go. Join me at home as we sing. Here we go. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I ever get back, so let's root for the Minutemen. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. There we go. All right. So, as we come back to the ballpark, thank you everybody. We will have another pitching change for the 6 guns, as veteran Ian Athenson will come in with the top of the New England batting order due up. All right, so Lott will go 1 1/3 and do his job, not surrendering a run. All right, so as Athenson finishes up his warm-up tosses, he is a lights-out reliever for the 6 guns, a 0-0 record, a 0.68 ERA in 13 1/3 innings pitched. So definitely a powerful weapon for the 6 guns out of the bullpen. All right, so here we go. Sean Carty comes in. He is 1 for 2 officially. He has ground out, walked, and singled. Let's see what we can do here. 166. Workman, no. Whiffer, no. That will be a grounder to 3rd. And we will go to the experience chart for the next at bat. So, Athenson, a full icon. Corbin Young is neutral. 3, 6 is the roll. Prospect pitcher, no. So that'll just be a fly out to left field. Good work by Athenson so far. Here comes Dexter Ford, still responsible for the only run of the game up to this point. A solo homer back in the 1st inning. All right, here we go. And after that, he's been intentionally walked and flew out in his last at-bat. Here is the pitch. 1-3-6. Ace. Yes. That will be a strikeout. So Athenson comes in and sets them down in order. Nothing happening. In the bottom of the 7th, we'll go to the 8th. Still 1-0. New England on top. Let's see. You got the bottom of the order coming up. So I think we're going to let Oliveira stay in for now. The closer, Nixon, is going to start doing his calisthenics out in the bullpen, getting warmed up. Hopefully trying to lock down, let's see, what would be his 9th save of the season, I believe. Let's see. Nixon has, no, he has 9 saves, so it would be, he'd be going for his 10th save. But first, we got to get through the 8th inning. As Bill from High Volume Games joins us here. Welcome, Bill. Bill, who recently got me hooked on Arcade Paradise, and a game that has sucked way too many hours of my time. Fantastic. I don't even know how you describe it. Really fun game. It's available on just about all the platforms. Really fun, and please check out some of the videos that Bill has done for it. As Robert joins us from sunny Florida. Welcome, Robert. Hope you are well. Did the Red Sox win in your game? I guess, let's see, I'm trying to remember. They didn't need to win, right? They were already in first place, but they were winning when I jumped off. All right, so here we go. As Grego steps in, Grego is 0 for 2, a pop out and a strikeout. And here we go. A 1-1-5. Oh, and I don't get the fresh dot. And Grego, he's utility, but he's not a sad sack. He is going to get a double. How about that? Deciding to let Oliveira get a second inning of work may prove to be a disastrous call. Oh my goodness, 10-1. Ooh. Let's see. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, so we. I believe we're gonna have to go to the pen now. Switch hitter coming up. Let's see, and then a lefty. Oh, and then 2 lefties. I don't really like my left-handed relievers, though. That is one of the... Oh, let's see. So I think I'm going to bring in Beckwell now. So Oliveira goes 1+. And here comes Beckwell with 1 on, nobody out in the 8th. The tying run in scoring position. All right, the veteran, the well-traveled Justin Beckwell here with us has had a good stint with the Minutemen. He comes into this with a 1.56 ERA, 1-1 record. 13 strikeouts to just 1 walk. So here we go. Corrado Cruz will be batting from the left-hand side against the righty. And let's see what happens as Grant Fines joins us in the chat room. Welcome. You want to do a sacrifice for Cruz. Okay. Let's see. Where's my cheat sheet? It's right there on the board. All right, so the bunt being laid down by Cruz. So we'll bring the infield in. Let's see, and I think a 5 is that will be a successful sacrifice. So Grego over to third. Cruz with the sacrifice bunt. And now the tying run, just 90 feet away. Oh, goodness. And the catcher, Corey Shorter, coming up. He is 0 for 2 on the evening. Let's see. Boy, do I walk him to try to set up the double play. Oh, goodness. Can I walk somebody that's batting that bad? Let's see. Al, Red Sox fan, joins us in the chat room. Welcome, Al. I am well. I hope you are too. Oh, my goodness. You know, the intentional walk seemed to work pretty well for the 6 gun, so I think I am going to do that here. So Shorter will get the free pass, and we'll have runners at first and second. Yeah, what's the worst that could happen? Exactly. All right, so Junior comes up to the plate. He is 0 for 3 so far tonight. He has struck out, lined out, and ground out. So New England hoping for a double play here to get out of this. And then turn things over to Nixon in the 9th. Here we go. Beckwell from the stretch. Checks the runner. Here is the pitch. Oh my goodness. 555s. Well, he got the dot. But that is going to be a sacrifice fly. Lead die of 5 on a fly out is a sacrifice fly. Wow. And the game is tied up. some small ball here by San Antonio. So a sacrifice fly. By Marcel Jr. and it is tied up at 1 apiece. Oh my goodness. Okay, so now 2 outs. Runner still at first, and here comes Manny Facero. Facero 1 for 3 on the evening. 2-3-3 ace or star. He is the semi-ace, so yeah, so he'll get the ground out to short. All right, whew. So they do get out of the inning, but not before a run is scored. That run will be charged to Oliveira. So unfortunately for Jackie Fly, he will not get a decision in this game. All right, so we will have another pitching change here for the 6 guns as Julio Jose gets the call from the pen now. All right, so Atheson goes 1 inning. So here comes Jose. All right, now trying to keep it a tie game, and he will face the 4, 5, and 6 batters. So he does have his work cut out for him here. Trevor Boston doubled in his last at bat, and he has ground out and struck out. Here's the pitch. Caught the eye. And 3 anyways. 2-3-5. He is not wild. Oh, how about that? Gets the eager result, and he does not have the whiffer quality. So that is an eager single. So Boston with his second hit of the night. And now the go-ahead run is on base for Mike Kettle. Oh boy. Tension so thick you could cut it with a knife here at Biddy Beer Ballpark. Mike Kettle is 0 for 3. 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Oh boy. All right. Boston dances off at first base. Here is the pitch. 2, 3, 6. How about that? He does have double control. Wow. So we'll get a fielder's choice. Boston will be out at second. Kettle reaches on the fielder's choice. Whoop. And then Tovar will be out on a fielder's choice. Or he'll reach on a fielder's choice, rather. And Kettle will be out at second. Alright, so now we've got 2 outs. Still a runner at first. Let's see, I don't really have any great pinch hitters on my bench. I could bring in Avellaneda, but I'd be going from a semi-hero to a semi-utility just to get the handy change. And I'm gonna stick with Hinojosa. Hinojosa has singled, walked, and struck out. So here we go. The Biddy Beer Max is energizing the crowd. Absolutely. Please drink Biddy Beer Max responsibly. Here is the pitch. 1-4-5. Not a struggler. That is going to be just a ground out to first. So Jose pitches around the leadoff single. And it remains tied 1-1 as we head into the 9th inning. What a game here. Oh boy. All right, so I'm going to leave Beckwell in. I know that burned me last time, but now I got to start thinking about extra innings. And hopefully I'll get lucky with one of those double results, because Beckwell, semi-ace, double flash, and double control. As Charles joins us, traffic was a mess. Oh, come on. The Sumner Tunnel is open now here in Boston. You can't blame that. All right, so Jude Brannon going to lead things off. Brannon 0 for 3. He's ground into a double play, lined out, and struck out. 2, 5, 6. Struggle or no. He is not a champion or patient, so we will have infield drama. Infield drama, 2 4s. A second baseman gold. I believe that Tovar is semi-gold. Gets the dot. Highlight, real snag and throw. Batter out at first. Tovar with a highlight reel play. Dives, hops to his feet, throws on to first to get Brannon by a step. What a play. The crowd loves it. We will go to the chemistry chart for the next at-bat. Dave Wedge comes up. Wedge is 1 for 3, a single, and 2 strikeouts. Let's see. 1, 2. Oh, boy. Batting team dissonance. No. We are going to the fence chart. Oh, my goodness. So let's see, Wedge is a semi-home run king. He does not get the dot, so he's going to be rolling on the other chart. And he will get a double. Oh my goodness. So, double, his second hit of the evening. And we have the go-ahead run in scoring position, 1 out. Ooh, boy. Heath Howes will step in, the center fielder. He's lined out, ground out, and it was plunked in his last at bat. And I think that I'm going to give him the intentional pass, try to set up the double play, and then we are going to go to our pen. All right, so we are going to bring in Joe McNeil to face Shade. So Beckwell is going to go 1 1/3 innings. He will be responsible for the 2 runners on base. Ooh, boy. Here we go, folks. Does not get any better than this. Second to last game of the season between the number 2 and 3 teams battling for that first round bye. Here we go. McNeil from the stretch, kicks, delivers, and he is going to get the double play. Hits it to short, Hinojosa to Tovar to Young, 6-4-3. And that will do it here in the top of the 9th. Shade will throw his helmet down in disgust. A missed opportunity there to take the lead. And we will head to the bottom of the 9th. We are knotted up at 1 run apiece. Oh boy. Let's see. We will have the 8, 9, and 1 batters are due up for New England. Tazi, our catcher, is 0 for 3. He's popped out, struck out, and lined out. Let's see. Mike, let me know if you want to let Jose pitch, or if you want to bring in another reliever. as the New England faithful are getting their rally caps on. They want to see a walk-off here in the ninth. And Julio Jose will remain in the game. All right, here we go. Tazi, he is due. He is 0 for 3. Let's see if he can get some ninth inning magic going here. All right, Jose kicks, delivers. 3, 4, 6. He is not eager. He is going to draw a walk. And then we are going to go to the chemistry chart for the next at bat. And let's see, I think... Ooh, boy. We're going to have a pinch runner come in. Joaquin Ulloa will pinch run for Tazi, so he'll be neutral instead of Stoic. And then McHorder will come in to catch if we go into extra innings. All right. So I'll just make a note that we had a pinch runner. All right, and then meanwhile, we are on the chemistry chart for Jimmy Pastor. The game-winning run is at first base. Here we go. All right, Jose from the stretch. 1, 4. Batting team dissonance. No, that is going to be a single. So Pastor drives one up the middle. And now we've got the winning run in scoring position. And here comes Sean Carty. Crowd on its feet. He is a fan favorite here. And they are going crazy here at Biddy Beer Ballpark. Nobody out. Runners at first and second. Tie game. Ooh, boy. Bottom of the ninth. Here we go. Let's see. Carty. He is 1 for 3 on the evening. And we are going to get a change before Jose can pitch to Carty. All right, here comes the Six Guns manager. Let's see. He is going to make the call to the pen. And he is going to call for the lefty. Dale Watanabe comes jogging out of the San Antonio bullpen. All right, so Jose will go 1+ innings. And Watanabe comes on in a difficult situation here. Game on the line, and here we go. So Carty will bat from the right-hand side against the lefty Watanabe. Ulloa at second base, representing the game-winning run. Here we go. 3, 3, 5. Wild, no. Sad sack, no. Single into right field, and that is going to do it. Carty shoots it into right field. Ulloa around third into home. And that is the ball game. Sean Carty walks it off here in the bottom of the ninth. Oh my goodness. What a fantastic game. Woo, oh boy. And they will mob Sean Carty over at first base. The party right there. Oh my God, a walk-off party. Now I got to make a new shirt. Oh boy. All right. Well, there we go, folks. So your final is 2-1. New England walks it off Oh boy. So McNeil will be your winning pitcher, and Jose will be the loser. Oh my goodness. What a fantastic game. Thank you everybody for tuning in, joining me here on this Monday night. I hope that the rest of your week is well. If I don't see you again, I will be coming back on Friday this week. I will not have a show on Wednesday, and I will have something exciting to show you, a new game. Well, hopefully. Maybe I will get to show you a new game. So, get your... make sure your elbows are ready for that. That's all I'll say about it. All right. So until then, thank you again, everybody. Please hit that like button on your way out. If you would like to become an AFR member and help support the channel, you can click the join button down below. But appreciate everybody stopping by to join me here tonight for some fantastic baseball action. Again, your final from Biddy Beer Ballpark, 2-1. Minutemen walk it off. So until Friday, my name's Steve. Get out there, have fun, play games, and I will see you after further review. Have a good night, everybody.